Hello classmates, my name is Erica. For chapter 1 I chose intrapersonal communication, which I use this all the time. And I actually did not know this is what it was called. I thought it was just called like overthinking. But the book definition is if only one person is involved. So the definition I like to give is if you're having a conversation with yourself, like you're just by yourself, it's in your mind, you don't say anything out loud, it's all just happening inside your head. This is why I thought it was always called overthinking, because I analyze every conversation I have. I try to plan out what I'm going to say before the conversation even starts. It's an everyday thing. It kind of gets annoying, but it's just me, and I've tried to stop and I just can't. But an example would be silently reviewing for a test. This is an example because it's only you. You don't have a person asking you the questions and you answering. You are asking yourself the questions and you're answering yourself. Another example, like I said I do all the time, is planning a conversation out with someone before you even have it. Like, I'm going to ask someone to go to the park and they're going to say yes, so I'm going to say, let's leave at 4:30. Or you analyze the conversation you just had. Like, I just had that conversation with that person. I should have said, oh, let's go at 5:30 instead of 4:30 because that would have been better. You pretty much overthink everything, in my opinion. You need to use nonverbal clues when talking or when using intrapersonal communication, because say you're out in a crowd and you're analyzing a conversation you're about to have or you just had, and if you think really hard or something and your mind or in your face shows it, you don't want people to think you're mad or upset, so you gotta remember to smile, not do awkward things with your hands if you're out in a crowd. I also have some pros and some cons I found about this, which I definitely agree with. You're more self-aware. You're more self-aware of what you're doing and what you're thinking because you usually plan everything out and you think ahead, so you're self-aware. Your management's also good because when you think everything out, you plan out your day, when you're going to say it, how you're going to say it, why you're going to say it, so your management is really good. You're also self-confident. You're self-confident because you know what you're going to say, you think it's going to go well, you have it planned, you shouldn't mess up, so it just builds your confidence. But some cons of it, like I said many times in this video, is overthinking. That's the biggest con for me, is I overthink everything. And then sometimes I don't even ask the question if I have a question because I'm like, maybe they're going to think it's dumb, or I should know the answer, or why did I say that? That's a big killer for me personally. You also have misconceptions because you have it set in your mind that they're going to answer this way when maybe they're not, and then you're going to get confused, and then it may cause you to make incorrect decisions. So there's a lot of good things to it and a lot of bad things, and I can personally say it's mostly good for me. I enjoy it. Sometimes I wish I didn't do it as much, but that's just who I am. And I find this topic very interesting, and I'm glad I got to read about it. And I'm excited to see all your videos. And have a good day, classmates.